Picture this, it's 1590. A ship pulls up to the shore of Roanoke Island, a little piece of land off the coast of what we now call North Carolina. The sailors are looking for the Roanoke colonists, Englishmen, women and children who came here years ago, but when they step onto the island, they find nothing. The colony is empty, houses are empty. Stuff is just left there. It's like the ground just opened up and swallowed everyone, and that, my friends, is where our story starts. This is the mystery of the lost colony of Roanoke. Imagine a place untouched, no cars, no buildings, just forests, beaches, and the sound of the wind and waves. That was Roanoke Island in the late 1500s. In 1585, over 100 English settlers landed here. They were led by Governor John White, a man who wanted to build a new life. They had no idea they were walking into a mystery that would puzzle people for hundreds of years. So why did these brave people come here? England in the 1580s was changing. Queen Elizabeth, a very powerful queen, loved exploring. She wanted her people to find new lands for England. And what better place than the New World? It seemed full of opportunities. The colonists dreamt of finding gold and silver and a faster way to get to the East Indies. They wanted to build a successful English colony, a shining example of English life in this wild new place. They also wanted to stop the Spanish, who were building their own empires in South America. England and Spain didn't get along, and the New World became their battleground. But the English quickly learned that life on Roanoke wouldn't be easy. The land was beautiful but tough, food was hard to find, and the Algonquin tribes who lived there were wary of these newcomers. Things got tense between the colonists and the Algonquin. The English needed food, and that led to fights. Governor White knew he needed help. He left Roanoke in 1587, promising to come back with supplies and more people. It would be 3 long years before he saw Roanoke again. Gap 2S. When White finally returned in 1590, it was spooky. The settlement was deserted. The houses were still there, but everyone was gone. There were no signs of a fight, no blood, no clues about what happened. The only clue was a word carved into a post-Croatoan. What did it mean? Who were the Croatoan? The Croatoan were a Native American tribe who lived on an island south of Roanoke. Did the colonists go to them for help? Were they taken by the Croatoan, or was something worse going on? To this day, we just don't know. People have lots of ideas. Sickness, starvation, a big storm, maybe even a massacre. But the truth is a mystery, lost to time. The story of the lost colony is a reminder that life can be unpredictable, that there are things we don't understand, and that some questions never get answered. What happened to those colonists? Where did they go? Did they leave any clues behind? These are the questions that keep historians and treasure hunters up at night. And until we find the answers, the lost colony of Roanoke will continue to be a fascinating and spooky story, like a ghost story whispered on the windy shores of a faraway island.